In this video, I'm going to be comparing the Galaxy S26 Plus to the Galaxy S25 Plus. Should you upgrade? Stay tuned. Alright everyone, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully everyone is safe out there. We have the Galaxy S26 Plus on the left side and the Galaxy S25 Plus on the right side. Now, this is my personal phone. I have been using this for over a year now, so I think I have some pretty good experience on this device so far. And in this video, we're going to be comparing the key differences between both these devices and answering the age-old question, should you upgrade? First and foremost, starting off with the design on both of these devices, obviously there's going to be a little bit of a difference right here. On the left side, on the Galaxy S26 Plus, we have a little pill form right here that holds all our camera modules, which honestly, I think has a little bit more swag than the Galaxy S25 Plus. The S25 Plus looked fine. It just looks a little bit plain Jane. I think this updated look on the S26 Plus, of course, looks a lot better, but not too much of a difference between both these devices. As far as the builds on both these devices, both are going to have Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the front and back of these devices, so both are going to have the same build, and guess what? To the button, both are going to actually weigh the same, 190 grams or 6.7 ounces on these devices. Both are also going to have nano SIM, and both are going to have eSIM compatibility as well, obviously. And both actually have the same IP68 dust tight and water resistant certification, immersible up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. As far as the display on both these devices, both are actually going to have the same dynamic LTPO AMOLED 2X display, 120 Hz refresh rate, HDR10 Plus, and 2600 nits peak brightness on both devices, as well as 6.7-inch displays on here. So both are going to be 6.7-inch displays. The Galaxy S25 Plus is actually going to have a better screen to body ratio, however, at 91.8% compared to 90.7%. Both, as far as the resolutions go, are going to have a 1440 by 3120 resolution, and both are going to have a pretty similar PPI. The S26 Plus is going to have a little bit better of a PPI at 516 compared to 513 on the Galaxy S25 Plus. So not really too big of a difference right here. Displays are essentially going to be the same. Now, getting into the software of these devices, the Galaxy S25 Plus did release with Android 15, but it still has 7 years of operating system updates, just like the Galaxy S26 Plus has. However, the Galaxy S26 Plus did release with Android 16, and it has UI 8.5 out of the box. You are able to update and upgrade your Galaxy S25 Plus to Android 16 now, so that's there for you guys out there. So not too much of a difference. We just get 1 more year of operating system support in Android 16 out of the box. Not too big of a difference. As far as the processors, however, that's going to be the biggest difference between both these devices. We have the Snapdragon 8 Elite on the Galaxy S25 Plus, and we have the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 now on the S26 Plus. So we have a newer chipset on here. We have a more efficient processor. We have some pretty good thermals inside of here. Overall, it's going to be a more efficient and better processor in general, but it's not a crazy leap that I was hoping to see. And honestly, it's not bad either. If you're coming up from the Galaxy S22 or the S23 Plus, it's probably going to be a much more efficient and better processor for your daily tasks and gaming and stuff like that. But right here, not too much of a difference. And as far as the GPU goes, we're going to have the Adreno 830 in the S25 Plus and the brand new Adreno 840 inside of the S26 Plus. Both devices were released with the same internals, so we get the same storage variant options. We either get 256 or 512 gigabytes of internal storage, with of course the option of 12 gigabyte of RAM on both these devices. Funnily enough, we have essentially the same camera hardware on both these devices and the same exact sensors. I don't know what Samsung was thinking. I feel like for the last 3 years we have actually had the same sensor inside these devices. We need to update that. It seems like they're very, very focused on updating the artificial intelligence aspect of these devices, which honestly I respect, but honestly I was hoping for a new physical sensor in this device, Both are going to have the same sensor, and also both are going to have the same specifications. For our main camera, we're going to have a 50 megapixel wide angle camera. Secondary is going to be 10 megapixel telephoto with that 3x optical zoom. And of course, our third camera is going to be a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera on here. Obviously, we're not going to get the horizon lock on the S25 Plus, as that is a new feature that came out on the S26 series. But as far as the video goes, both devices can shoot up to 8K at 30 frames per second, and both can shoot up to 4K at 60 frames per second. Both also have a 12 megapixel front facing camera. That's going to be a wide angle camera. Both are capable of recording at 4K at 60 FPS as well. So we have essentially the same camera on both of these devices, just some little updates and enhancements in terms of artificial intelligence on the Galaxy S26 Plus. Now, as far as the batteries in these devices, both are going to be 4,900 milliamp batteries. Both are actually going to have the same 45 watt wired charging experience. Both have power delivery 3.0. However, the S26 Plus is going to get 69% in 30 minutes instead of 65% in 30 minutes that we get on the S25 Plus. Not too much of a difference right there. Nothing crazy. However, we are going to get 20 watt wireless charging on the S26 Plus compared to last year's S25 Plus that only gave us 15 watt wireless charging. And of course, we're going to have 4.5 watt reverse wireless charging on both these devices, so nothing has changed on that front. So let's go ahead and recap and talk about the differences between these devices. First and foremost, the S26 Plus released with Android 16 One UI 8.5, the S25 Plus released with One UI 8.0 and Android 15, both 7 years of operating system updates. Of course, the S25 Plus had last year's Snapdragon 8 Elite 3nm processor, and this year the S26 Plus has a little bit of an incremental update on that processor. More efficient CPU, about 22% more efficient CPU. It looks like it's better for the battery, and it has some pretty good thermals due to that aluminum frame and the processor in general. So we get the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, again, a 3nm processor inside this device. Not anything crazy different right here. As far as our GPU, we have the Adreno 840 GPU and the S26 Plus, and we have the Adreno 830 inside of the S25 Plus. Of course, for our new camera features, we get, of course, some enhancements with the artificial intelligence on the S26 Plus, nothing absolutely insane, and we get the inclusion of the brand new horizon lock that we don't have on the S25 Plus. One thing I forgot to add is the S26 Plus has Bluetooth 6.0, and the S25 Plus actually has Bluetooth 5.4, and as far as the charging rates for the wireless charging, we got 20 watt wireless charging on the S26 Plus and 15 watt wireless charging on the S25 Plus. Those are essentially all of the differences between both these devices. Again, very, very incremental updates. And honestly, I find it funny that so many people crap on Google all the time. They're like, what is this Pixel 10a? There's such small incremental updates. Bro, the S26 Plus and the S25 Plus are essentially the same phone, other than the small processor upgrade and some artificial intelligence enhancements. And of course, that little horizontal lock feature that we got in the camera section that honestly is gimmicky. People are going to obviously think it's cool for the first week of this. Videographers out there, 1% of people out there are going to think it's great. I'm going to use this for the entire career of my S26 Plus. But honestly, not too much has changed. So obviously, the age-old question, should you upgrade to the S26 Plus? Absolutely not. Don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, do what you want to, but the S26 Plus is not too big of a difference between the S25 Plus. I was thinking about upgrading, but I am not. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep my S25 Plus. And this is coming from a tech reviewer. Let me know in the comment section down below what you are going to do, though. You may have an older phone. If you have a much older phone, of course, you know, S22 Plus, S23 Plus, go ahead and upgrade your device. Do whatever you want. But that is just my 2 cents on both these devices. Again, if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. This has been Safan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.